Welcome to another installment of Lyrics and Terms Explained. I'm your host, Ramses Ja, and today we are going to check out a freestyle from one of my favorite MCs. This one is a few years old. The artist's name is Cyhi the Prince, and you will see why I think this dude is so dope as I, break down his lyrics. So I won't keep you waiting. I don't like to do that. So let's get right to it.
What's happening? I said pt.1, what's happening? Say go, Cyhi, go. I got gas in the car, but the needle's still on E. In the clip in the gauge, I need 20 on pump 3.
Okay, so he says, I need gas in the car, but the needle's still on E. Or I got gas in the car. And what he's saying is, so gas is another term for marijuana, really potent marijuana. So it's kind of clever that he's got gas in the car, but the needle's still on E, and needs 20 on pump 3. So that's continuing along with that metaphor.
Me, will you be underground like Bomb B in a concrete with your feet covered in concrete?
Okay, so when he says you'll be underground like Bun B, Bun B is the name of an artist in a group called UGK that stands for Underground Kings. His partner was Pimp C. Pimp C passed away some years back, but so when he says underground like Bun B, that's, at least for us, we consider that to be a clever line.
Off the coast of Palm Beach while I'm twisting this palm tree. Speaking of palms, the pistols in arm reach, so that means I'm running around with that bitch like it's prom week. I'm beyond street, grew around yay like I'm Don C. Y'all acting like I wasn't gonna come prepared tonight. This ain't my first gig, this more like the terabyte. Since a kid, I viewed life as a paradise. Y'all didn't get it, I viewed life as a paradise. Try not to crap out, bag and work with the strap out. Chopper on the floor, Gucci Mane in the trap house.
Okay, Gucci Mane in the trap house just is he's trying to say that he's like the man, because Gucci Mane, a lot of his music, he talks about, especially his older stuff, he talks about how successful he was when he was actually selling drugs. So
some niggas tried to rob me, Suge Knight with the mash out, but some people lost their lives, so that ain't nothing to laugh about.
Suge Knight with the mash out. What I think this means is, so Suge Knight is, you probably know who Suge Knight is. And mash out means to leave, to get out of somewhere real quick, usually. And so the only thing that comes to mind is Suge Knight actually ran somebody over with his car or truck, a pickup truck, some years back. And I think that's why he's in prison right now. So when he says Suge Knight with the mash out, I think there's some correlation or some connection to that line there, but still a clever bar.
Grand larceny, profit if done properly. You owe me like Monopoly, nigga, I'm on your property. Pull a kick, dough, shout it, you know the policy.
Okay. Pull a kick, dough, shout it, you know the policy. So that one is, I first heard a kick, dough on an old No Limit CD that I had. It was by C Murder, Master P's little brother. And the song was called A Kick, Dough, coincidentally featuring UGK. And the lyrics go, I'm about to pull a kick, though, just like Cyhi said. And it goes, lay down on the floor, want the G's and the money, or everybody got to go. So my belief is that when he says, pull a kick, though, shout, you know the policy is, I want the money, everybody lay on the floor, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, a clever bar. But if you're not a deep hip hop head, you didn't grow up with it, you might not get that line.
Took a nigga elbows, now that's an armed robbery.
Okay, and when he says taking elbows, if you don't know, elbows is like a term for a pound, LB, elbows, usually a pound of marijuana. So when he says he took elbows and that's an armed robbery, arms, elbows, yeah.
Ghostface on camera, all you see is the wallabies, kill two bands.
Shout out Ghostface Killer.
Hope Noah still hold the arc for me. Y'all just getting guns, nigga, we on the archery. 12 won't bother me if I shoot your ass from a
12 won't bother me. That's 12 is the police.
Lauren Hill, I'm killing them softly. William Shakespeare told me to be or not to be. Thou should not hate. That's always been my my philosophy. Don't call me Cyhi no more, call me Cyhocrates. Jay hit me up like, Cyhi want the album, huh? And I ain't even got the title of the album. I said, Jay hit me up like, title want the album, shit. And I don't even got a title of the album. Still fucking with my ex. I feel like my brother Malcolm. I'ma have to turn Muslim. I don't see no other outcome. I'm eating oysters with a bitch who Nefertiti black. Who knew this oyster
Nefertiti is an Egyptian queen. Oyster on the wrist is like a Rolex. And when he said bring a Nietzsche back, he said, I'm so NYC, I might bring a Nietzsche back. The idea there is that Nietzsche was a clothing company really popular in the 90s, spelled ENYCE, and the NYC stood for New York City. So when he was saying, I'm so NYC, I might bring a Nietzsche back, he was referring to that clothing company.
But the album on the way, I ain't none of these rappers breathing. Mixed hip hop and soul music. Y'all didn't know I was half Korean. Team Backpack.
So yeah, that's the man right there. Even though that one was a few years old, I feel like, you know, it's certainly worth looking into again and just kind of explaining some bids. So once again, thanks for checking us out here on Late Vids, and we'll see you next time.